Hello. You're welcome back to my channel. How have you been? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, how have you guys been coping in these hard times? Anyway, I know that it can only be by God's special grace. It's not been easy. But God did. Well, my name is Ozioma and this is OZK TV. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your encouragement. If you're here for the first time, hey, you're welcome. Thanks for joining us and thanks for stopping by. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. And if you've been coming here and you have not subscribed yet, I would really love you to do so. Also enable the notification bell so you keep getting alerts each time I upload a new video. You know, when adults are maltreated, they have a way of coping with the situation. Not all the time though, but most of the time they do. But you see, when it comes to children, it's another ball game altogether. This picture broke my heart when I saw it online. You know, I have seen racism in the US, but nothing like this. A black family has accused Georgia Daycare of feeding white children while black children wait to eat. How horrible. You heard me? Yeah. And someone is asking, how possible is that? What happened was that a father of one of the black children, Adryan Mccauley, said he decided to check in on his 2-year-old via live stream video. And he noticed that black children had to watch their mates eat. You know, where they start in disbelief. He described the incident as disturbing and discriminatory. Look at the screenshots. This is heartbreaking. Have you seen how the seed of white supremacy is sown? Yeah. This is how racism is taught. This is how it starts. They instill it in them at a very young age and, you know, they grow with it. I mean, what is the use? To whose benefit? They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Need we say more? Children that should be shielded from racism, from discrimination, they are being thrown into it by adults who should know better. The daycare known as Kids Are Kids is a franchise with centers across America, but this particular incident happened in Roswell, Georgia. That is the center there. That's where this thing took place.
It appears to show white children being fed lunch before the black children. Channel 2's Audrey Washington live at the Kids Are Kids Daycare in Roswell. Audrey, soon after that picture went public, that location shut down.
Exactly. In fact, if you look right here behind me, you can see this sign is now covered up. I'm told the children who were involved in this incident, their parents actually took them out of this daycare immediately.
When I first saw it, I was very upset.
A group interview on Saturday about this one image.
It was sickening. When I seen it, I was just disappointed.
It's disheartening. You think that your kids are safe.
These parents say staff at the Kids Are Kids Learning Academy in Roswell purposely fed their children, who are all black, lunch only after the staff first fed the white children. Adryan Mccauley says one of his family members noticed the scene on the daycare's video live stream and snapped a picture. Adryan then posted that picture to Instagram.
So I felt like light needed to be exposed on the situation.
I'm looking at the picture like, that's my daughter. I was livid. I was very much displeased.
The attorney representing the parents believes what the children experienced was damaging. He already met with a child psychologist about the incident.
At this age, the idea of preference is already in play. And so out of that, there are children begin to question their own value even at this young age.
We reached out to the president of Kids Are Kids International. In a statement, he said in part that the interactions captured on video were disturbing and, quote, not in accordance with the inclusion culture that we promote at Kids Are Kids amongst our families, their children, or our staff. After further review and much consideration of the photo/video in question, our company has decided to terminate that franchisee's Kids Are Kids contract and branding effective immediately, leaving them to operate independently. We apologize to the family, the community, and all of those impacted by the situation. And
when the director of the center was asked about it, he said he wasn't in the classroom. That maybe is a dietary thing. Yeah? Can you say it again? Dietary thing for children? So they are telling us that all the black children had one thing or the other to do with dieting. Seriously? It's not nice at all. Only the white children had plates. Where is the freedom that Martin Luther King fought for? What happens to his dream? They are already judging the children on the color of their skin is against the content of their character, sowing seeds of discord instead of teaching unity, depriving children the joy of associating and mingling with their peers freely, displaying cruelty to young minds and subtly creating superiority mindset where it should not be. What is the rationale behind this brazen wickedness? You see, adults, teachers, educators who should chart the way forward. You know, this is bizarre. It's an aberration and a wicked act against God and man. You know, the world we live in could be a better place. You know, we can make it a better place. Yes, everyone should be involved. All hands must be on deck. It's not a one-man show. No way. The Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he won't depart from that path. It works both ways. You know, if you train him up in a bad way, when he grows, he grow up being bad. Train him up in a good way, and that is what you will see. So it is what you put in that you will get. There are no two ways about it. You know, and no one could tell how long they have been able to pull this off. That is pathetic. You know, this is worrisome. What kind of society are we trying to create? When you see something bad and you want to embellish it to be good, it is not proper. Children that have not offended you, that have not wronged you, I mean, why would you treat them this way? I mean, those children, I can feel what they felt that day. And I'm sure the way they kept quiet, I'm sure it wasn't the first time. You see, parents, you owe it to your children and wards to check out and fully investigate the backgrounds of care centers, schools, before enrolling your children there. They are indirectly teaching the white children that they are more important than the black children there. This show is heartbreaking for the children. It's terrible. I want to ask, how do these people sleep at night? How do they go home from work and play with their kids and play with their family members and all that? How do they do it, knowing that just a few moments ago they were mean to some children? How do they do that? Anyway, they are experts. They should be experts in this kind of thing. Of course. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you to just come out from nowhere when you don't have this thing in you and start manifesting it. It is not possible at all. How do you see yourself missing out this sort of a thing on an innocent child? This wickedness is not needed. If it's adults, it's bad enough, yeah? But children is disturbing. This is child abuse in its highest form. You know, if in the US, a first world country, wow, this is terrible. I mean, if it were to be in Nigeria, we would scream. But a first world country, we can make the world a better place. Our skin color should not define who we are, should not determine what we become at all. We have what it takes to care and love one another. What do we gain from all this? Nothing. What do we gain? The right thing would have been to, serve the food table by table. That way no one is passed over. Child care is no place for hateful people. The franchise severe ties with the Roswell location because of this incident is highly condemnable. We can't build a healthy world like this. We can get it better going forward. It is bad. That was how the Black American community was thrown into mourning on Sunday with the shooting of a 20-year-old man, Daunte, Wright. The incident, according to CNN, is at least the third high-profile death of a black man during a police encounter in the Minneapolis area in the last 5 years. Remember George Floyd? The same area that George Floyd died last year. Can you imagine? The same place. Quite absurd. When will this hate stop? Why can't you just accept another person and forget about what they look like? We can never be the same. God made us in his image. He made us in several colors and everything. The thing is this person a human being? That is the only way. If they are human beings, then treat them as such. Why should there even be discrimination in the first place? Are these people not Americans also? Why the discrimination? Why the racism? Why the apartheid, so to say? What? People should learn to cope with others. You should learn to be at home with other people. Whether your skin color is the same or not, that is not important. What is important is how are you able to manage relationships. And when it comes to children, it's a different thing. Because it is at the young age that we should start telling them that, see, this person, that person, you are all human beings. And as such, should be treated equally. Why should my color be a problem? Why? Adults are coping, they are crying, they are being subjected to several things, oppression, and you want to transfer it to the kids? That is not okay at all. It's not right. Let us learn to do the right thing. Let us learn to make the world a better place. We may not get it perfectly, but at least we can do something. We can begin now to change the narrative. We can begin now to right the wrongs. So that when these children grow up, they will see others as themselves. They will not have any hatred in them. But when you try to tell a child at a young age that you are better off than this person, you are more special than this person, you are this than that, the child starts having superiority complex, and every other person would no longer matter. That way, what are we creating? What are we doing? What are we teaching? Hatred. We just perpetuate hatred, elongate wickedness. That is how all these bomb blasts everywhere, killings everywhere, maimings everywhere, kidnappings. It's not because people don't see others as themselves. That is how we get all these things. Let us do the right thing. Let the right thing be done. Let us have a better world. Because we can. Definitely we can. If we put our mind to it. If we try to, we can achieve that. Well, that is what I have for you here. Let us make the world a better place. Even start from where you are. Yes, from where you are. you can start effecting the changes you want to see. Thank you so much for watching. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do not leave here without doing so. I appreciate your support. I want to thank my returning subscribers for being with me all this while. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Keep safe. Bye.